I didn't tell President Musharraf to say that Hamid Karzai is like an ostrich.
But you tried to get Hamid Karzai to say Pervez Musharraf was like an ostrich. I heard you do it.
I asked him if he agrees, and he was very diplomatic.
You know, a couple of things occur to me. One, they're talking about Islamic extremists in each other's country. Find a Middle East country that doesn't have Islamic extremists. That's breaking news. They're everywhere. They teach this stuff in Saudi Arabia. The royal family there being good, close, personal, and business friends of the Bush family. They have schools there that teach people to hate and want to kill us. So those kinds of things are everywhere. Pervez Musharraf talked about his country being stable. It occurs to me one of the reasons maybe it's stable is there aren't a bunch of outside armies running around inside the borders of Pakistan like there have been in Afghanistan going clear back to when the Russians invaded that country. But more importantly, the cause of some of the resurgence, if you will, of the Taliban has to be traced to the decision by the United States to put 150,000 troops into an invasion in Iraq. What do you think would be the problem with the Taliban if we left all those soldiers in Afghanistan? Do you think there would have been a 50% increase in the heroin poppy or the opium poppy production? Do you think the women would be running around that country now? Reportedly, some of them are having to wear burqas again as the Taliban begins to reassert its influence. I don't think so. And I think both of these guys are probably reluctant to say, you know, President Bush, you're part of the problem. You decided to invade Iraq. You had the Taliban on the run. You had killed a lot of the people in Al-Qaeda. You had, Osama bin Laden cornered in Tora Bora. You had these guys in your gun sights when all of a sudden Afghanistan became number 2 on your priority list because you wanted to run off and wage war against Saddam Hussein. But nobody's going to say that, except maybe me.
Jack Cafferty said it. You got a question for our viewers?
Well, we throw it out there and let them decide. They're smarter than we are anyway. Who's to blame for the deteriorating conditions in Afghanistan? Email your thoughts to CaffertyFile@CNN.com or go to CNN.com/CaffertyFile, but you better hurry up because we only got about 20 minutes of this show left, so we want to turn some of these answers around and read them back to you before we get off the air with the first hour.
I suspect a lot of our viewers are going to agree with you, Jack.
All right.
Thanks very much.